So smishing is, of course, phishing through SMS. You're linking the recent spate of incidents to the use of contact tracing details. What led you to that conclusion, and how wide are we? Would give us an idea on the magnitude of these incidents. How many cases are we talking about?
Yeah. So we have yet to finalize actual smishing incidents that were allegedly gathered in contact tracing. Currently, as of now, we only count phishing threats in general. But as for smishing, we only base it from anecdotal monitoring rather reaching these investigation incidents in our NPC's processes. But nevertheless, these types of risk exist and may pose great harm to us individuals, and therefore should not be downplayed.
Okay.
So,
Maybe just to give us a better idea, can you give us at least by how much has cases of smishing increased since the start of the pandemic?
yeah. So, unfortunately, I don't have that data yet, but we're seeing in our social media monitoring, in our in some of our individuals that are reporting in our emails and our social media handles that these types of threats exist. So not just only for contact tracing allegedly, but they are being used. For example, when a user buys an item online using their e-commerce platforms, so they are being tricked into to clicking those links or completing those requests received through SMS in order for those parcels to be delivered.
Okay, so that's one other avenue by which smishing is conducted, like what you mentioned, through online deliveries and transactions. Given all that, is there a need for us to rethink how we provide our information online, whether it be through online deliveries or contact tracing efforts?
I think it's inevitable that our mobile numbers are one of the identifiers or information that we use on a daily basis. So awareness is key, as I always say. So when we are aware that what actions do we take once we receive these kinds of messages. For example, the golden advice is to not click anything, do not tap anything that is unknown to you, that you do not personally know that you requested such service. So do not tap. So usually the advice is think twice before you click that link, but immediately do not click, because if you want to access that service, for example, I mentioned online shopping. So you may navigate in your directly in your in your application to for example to check the status of your parcel or your item.
Okay. Now, like you mentioned, awareness is key, but can you give us an idea what are the red flags that we're looking at here for us to better determine that this is a possible case of smishing?
Yeah. For high usually when these types of phishing over SMS, you receive one in your cell phone, in your inbox. So we have this character limit in text messages, right? So usually these links are shortened. So usually, right, the phishing websites are hiding behind shortened links, and which do not usually constitute the legitimate links. So it's hard to check on mobile, but it's possible. But it's still possible. So we recommend also users to check if the website or the full link is really the website. Usually the victims of this are our local banks. Example, BDO, like that. So the threat actors usually spoof those banks to victimize the users.